Right, this is how not to leave a car park. Caught a post here. It had a hook on it or some sort of panel there. I moved over to let another coach in, and as you can see, caught the yellow post. Didn't see it out my mirror because I was watching him on the other side. Absolutely stupid mistake. I could beat myself about it, but hey ho, doesn't matter. It's quite a big hole. Annoyingly, it's split the aluminium and split all my new back end, but I don't give in. I'll get it repaired. Just stripping stuff out at the moment. I'll just have to repanel this back end here as best as I can. Take my little bits of stickers off. I'll try and keep you informed about these little videos, but it bust my water tank pipe, and so it is a bit wet in here. That's simply because of the water, because it smashed the pipe off and the water unit which was here, and as you can see, it's caused quite a bit of damage, quite a bit. Slightly annoyed, but doesn't matter, you know, it's going to be just battle scarring it at the end of the day. So hope you can see that. Never want to give up, me. So catch you all in a bit, folks, and I'll keep you informed what's going on. Cheers. I'll try to film a little bit, and I've managed to unscrew one of the panels that was there, which has exposed this section here, which is badly smashed. I've got to try and bring this repair up here, take those screws out, of course, and try and make some sense out of that. Just try and bring it in at the right angle. I've got a little bit of leeway there, and hopefully I can try and stitch it to this side over here. This board is fairly secure, even if it is only 3mm, but I can glue some pieces to that, and I may be able to make some sense out of that. Took a bit of carpet out, need to pack this out a bit. I've got to make sure I pick all my screws up so I don't go over them. Anyway, catch you in a bit. Right, evening all again. Well, I've managed to drag that back a little bit. Can't believe how much damage there is really, but it's a rather large hole. Managed to strap that to the wheel and pull it taut. I have got a small piece of metal in there, and this wood is holding the tension. I'm just going to put a couple of little bolts through there to hold that, this section here, and then I shall do something about putting some timber in, some new board, by cleaning some back and trying to get a bit of plywood cut. Anyway, getting there slowly. Cheers all. Right, folks, I made a temporary repair Friday late afternoon. Good old aluminium tape, lovely stuff. Let's seal that hole there because we had some rain over the last few days, well, Friday and Saturday. I'll seal that up. I've still got to do that bend there. Got to remove the lights, the clusters and stuff and bits and bobs. That's a bit of a mess here. Quite a bit of damage down here, and it's very wet because we've had some rain. And what I've done is, for the time being, this magic tape, and it's reinforced tape actually, and it's stuck quite well. This was damp when I put it on, it was rain, but it has stuck quite well here, and it's kept the rain off, like a bit of a plastic sheet. And this is a board that will be fitted when it's cut, as you can see, for the hole. At the moment I'm actually making a bits of wooden templates, and I'll just come round and I'll show you that in a second. Cheers. Right, what I need to do is, these are the pieces, and what I need to do is, as you can see, there is a ridge, and so I'll try to explain this. I've cut some hardwood timber. I've just put a slight bevel on the edges, of course, while the timber was bigger before I cut it. These will sit, excuse me, one-handed, not very good. These will sit like that, right, and evidently the other piece will go next to it, and then what I can do is I can fiberglass this piece of timber onto the next piece of timber with the next piece of jigsaw puzzle, and that will hopefully stitch this together. They are numbered, so I can roughly follow it, and then I can rough the edges, smooth the edges round, and so to make a bit of a template with that. So I get 2 or 3 stitched together, and then once I've got 2 or 3 stitched together, I'll then offer them up to my side of the van. So at the moment I'm just cutting these bits of wood template, I think 3.5 mils, and we'll work it from there, and I'll catch you later and show you what I'm doing. Cheers. Right, for the purpose of this test I've just switched off my extractor. So I've got my bandsaw, it's set quite fine, and so basically I'm going to cut these timbers, and I use a piece of board behind it to keep it secure to the fence and keep my fingers off the blade, because the blade is not very forgiving, and if you get your fingers in there, they're going to have them straight off. So always a word of caution. Yes, I am wearing my safety protection. I've got a strong pair of underpants on and some safety glasses. Okay, I've got no gloves on, of course, because then if my finger does come off, I'd like to know where it is, not in the end of a glove. So there you go, look, fingers. Okay, focus, and back. Right, start the machine, and it's noisy, so I'm going to turn you off. Cheers all. Right, as you can see, I've got 2 pieces here, and there you go, stitch it. And then what we'll do is I'll put these across here like that, and then fiberglass those to the back, after of course sanding it first. Do its dance, and hopefully that will give it a little bit of support as they go up to the van. Hopefully you'll understand a little bit what I'm saying. Cheers folks. Morning all. This is the van so far. Did a temporary repair, which I've just removed some of it, which is the board and some of the tape. I've left some of the tape on because I don't know what I can get done today. So this is the structure which I've strengthened so far. As you can see, a couple of bolts and some steel in there. That's held that secure. This is secured to the other panel here, even though it's only flimsy stuff, but a few screws and whatever. This is the support here, which has got to be put in. And then I'm just going to put the pipes and various other bits and pieces, get them sorted. I'm just doing this really bad section in here. I'm trying to stop and clean this section up here and this little bottom section. Straighten that out the best as I can. So really I'd like to try and get this section done down here, cleaned off. I'm going to have to externally fiberglass that. There's a crack here as well, so if I can get the air compressor sander in, just to key this off, fiberglass it, and then bang a load of filler in here and just tape this shut and this bottom section shut for it to go off. Put the lights back on, at least then I can use the vehicle, and then I'll concentrate on then finishing this side off here, and I'll bring you through that as well when I get to that. If I can get the bottom panel in and the pipe work in, because I'm not having the pipe work come out through here, I'm going to vent it through the bottom, because it's on a little tap, as you can see, and it sits on the outside. Never like that, because somebody can just turn your tap on. So I'm going to actually knock a hole in the bottom and vent it through there, so if I want to drain it I shall go through the electric hatch, which I don't use, and do that. So sorry for the air hissing, it's my compressor. So there you go, a little bit to do today. So it's a sunny day, no rain hopefully, so hopefully that's fairly well explained. I can clean up and tidy up as I'm going along, but if I can get this bottom corner done, sealed as best as I can, even though it's going to look a little bit, you know, done up. I can't take this panel off because I've only just recently put this on a year or two back, and it's too complicated. I'll work on the up top section later. But if I can get this section done here, waterproofed, sealed, this corner here, then I'll be happy today. But we'll see. Cheers, folks. Right, it's a little bit more out of sorts with itself, more than I thought. Just give this bottom corner a bit of a bash in here, because it actually pulled this section out here, and so where it was lining up here, if I put the trim on, it won't. So I'm going to have to fiberglass this section down here and try and wrap this round here to keep the water out, and then put the trim on. It's not going to look pretty, but needs must. There's no way I can sort of get that in any further. I'll give it a bit of a bash in here, type of thing. Put the fiberglass on. It's still drying at the moment, but as you say, the plan is coming together slowly. So if I can get that glued and screwed, and then work it from there. Cheers, folks. Right, bit late in the day, getting there. It's slow. I've stitched that bit together there. It doesn't been any paint on it, etc. But I've just stitched another piece. I might be able to get another piece on before it rains, but I'm expecting rain tomorrow. But I don't know. I'll see what I can do. Get a bit more done. But I've managed to pop the water in there and cut a hole in there, so I ain't got to have the another hole outside which used to sit here. I've got a light to put on, a few little bits of tidying up to do here, and see if I can get another piece stitched in. But I don't know whether I'm going to get a chance now. It's getting late, and it's going to rain tomorrow, and I do want to get this waterproof. Cheers, folks.